Okay, guys, it's the last day of the year, and so where are people at in 221? It's going to be an interesting year for a lot of people. 220 sort of made people do a lot of resets. I did quite a few resets. Everything went brilliantly for my 220 year. Everything went smoothly. I just moved and changed and adapted to where I needed to go after COVID hit. So what if we have a similar year in 221? What are we going to do? So look, the most important thing that you do when you're thinking about this being the last day of the year is, what do you want to get out of your year? How do you want to play a smarter game for 221? And one thing I've learned from my own experiences is, if you want something different out of 221, you're going to have to play a different card game. You can't be the same person and expect different results. You have to step into another version of you to get where you want to go, and it takes a lot of energy and effort to do that. So what I suggest that you do is really think about what it is that you really want out of 221. And one thing I know is that if you don't get the help to move your state of how you think and how you understand what is possible for you, then you'll probably have the same 221 as we did for 220. So many people in my academy, I've had so many people say, "Oh my God, I had such a great year for 220." So statistically, I'm really proud of all the people in the academy who have changed and reset who they are, what they are, and why they are, simply because they got the help when they needed it, and they didn't just get through COVID, they smashed COVID. And so I'm assuming when 221 comes, they're going to be in a much better space and a much better state, simply because they got advice, they took steps, they did things different when all hell was breaking loose for the rest of the world. That's actually what we all need. We need something that's actually going to build us to create a freight train of transformation and change, so then we don't get stuck in the loops that could be potential reality for this coming year. So if you need some help and you want some support, reach out. And if you're in a good space, or you're in that space where things are still happening, think about this video. If you watch this, think about this in maybe February and say, well, maybe I need to catch up with this guy, because one thing I know is I can transform people's lives in a heartbeat if they're willing to take a new step and a new way of approaching their life and become a completely new person. I'm your person who can help you 100%. See ya.